Gamers, welcome back. I didn't realize that WNBA was like only for gay people. I didn't realize that. I thought that some of the women were also heterosexual, but I mean, just goes to show you how closeted I am, I suppose. Anyway, today in Blueprints, so we found these admin logs recently that seem to suggest that Marion Marigold was killed and buried, but everything else in the game says that she was not. So, not really sure how to feel about that. I'll give my lives back. I feel like she did make it out. I would like to believe that narrative. But, you know, who's really to say for sure? I just noticed that PRF is bigger than my... It's fine. The goat is heterosexual? Damn. But they definitely be talking about, Mary saw someone else, one of these people on the estate. If it must be done, it must be done. Just see to it the body is not discovered. A plan to take care of her. She won't be found, rest assured. That's creepy as hell. Don't know what that means. But, alright, see you, Vivi. I'm pretty sure that we empirically get like a letter at some point. Let's take a gander around here. We see perhaps not in the Dovecote, I don't think. Oh yeah, we found the deed to Mount Holly in room 46. And we've also found all of these keys, so this is outdated actually. Boop, beep, bop, boop, beep, bop. We found the deed to Mount Holly. Not convinced this does anything. Although, hold on, what is this? This K is very distinctive, and we were analyzing handwriting last time. It's the same as Herbert. He draws his Ks like that. Makes you think, dude, how much of this was Herbert's doing? This is Herbert's handwriting right here. But we're meant to believe this is Lord, with the D looking really funky, by the way. Arturo Clemente? Arthur Clementine. Arthur Clementine. But this is the Baron Sinclair's handwriting. You see that? Your Uncle Herbert, and he has like he draws the K's like that, he draws the I's like that. And this is worth noting because I have been able to compare other shit to Herbert's handwriting to figure out if it was written by him. It's distinct from Mary's handwriting. Because this is a few hours before departure to steal the crown, and I don't exactly know what these fuckers are talking about, but let's see, this is in February. So this is either the November immediately preceding this February, which doesn't make any fucking sense, because verily, if Mary saw one of them on the estate in November, mere hours before leaving the country forever, or it's in November after this February, in which case that doesn't make sense, because that means that they had a plan to take care of her that was enacted, like, literally minutes before she went to rob a museum. Also, who are these fucking people? No one else on the estate knows that we're here. And who... There was also... There was also a note somewhere about the naming convention that is notably missing from these. But I don't know how to read too deep into that. Allegedly false, this. We don't actually know what color that was. Also, I think we can find a note in here that says Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Which, fuck if I know what that means. That doesn't help me at all with any puzzle that I'm aware of, at least. Who's R? Who's R? Is R one of these people? How New, Lieb, and Prov C? It's weird is all I'm saying. It's weird. Anyway, Kirk Darren. I don't know who the fuck that is. That could have been one of the red letters we found. Who the fuck is Faro, by the way? So anyway. This is way off topic. What today's episode is about is this drawing right here. Now, in the past, I've put the archives here, but what I think this is referring to is the Antechamber. So that is what we are going to put out there next. And I should be able to pull that off. Courtney, Forever Anonymous, Caleb, Worth Loud, Daniel. Yeah, so I don't know who the fuck Kirk Darren is. I don't. But these, I'm starting to believe that some of these fucking things are gonna become horribly important. Also, I found something off stream that I should go over with you guys, which is this. I don't think that any of this is relevant here. Let's just get rid of all this shit. I still don't know what fourth means. That does confuse me. Whoops. But, look at this, look at this. Okay. So we've got southward, westwardly. Hold on. Southward, westwardly, north, and eastward. This is in the clock tower, where I can look in all of these directions, and maybe I should. Rogue like the moon. First of all, the word roguelike. Also, we know of the rogue moon in Classroom. Classroom has makes reference to the rogue moon, which orbits the devoted moon, which is what this symbol is a reference to. This is the devoted moon with the shadow. Actually, there's stars in the middle, so it looks like a bite's actually been taken out of it. But then you can see that the rogue moon is this little circle right here. And we see in eclipse. Is eclipse we don't really see. In eclipse is, of course, north eclipse, based on what we know about Arajan in north. Okay. But so rogue like the moon of the north is almost certainly a reference to in eclipse, but I don't know why. We have this swan and the crow, which are both birds. Don't know what that means. Whoa. Wrong button. Swan and the crow, don't know what either of those mean. We've got birds. Like, every word of this could mean some shit. And also, if this is what's really fucking me up. If you look at the first letter of each line, it spells out the word sacred. This is, of course, in Herbert's handwriting, as I found off stream, by comparing to the red letters and trying to figure out who the fuck wrote this. And our only dark are the days coming forth. Now, dark are the days coming forth could refer to Arindia Aries, which is what Fenris used to be, because their color of flag was black. I can't draw my own name. I'm just going to draw a D normally instead of trying to match Herbert's stupid script. This is the symbol of Arindia Aries, which would be black, which could be dark are the days coming forth. Now, dark, the days coming forth, that has to mean something, right? Like, the forth has to do with something. Days coming forth, I don't know exactly. But days coming forth means some shit. So I need to figure out what that means. I'm trying to look at, like, every fourth word, but that's, like, A, Sands, which already doesn't make sense. A Sands carried rogue. Like, it's just not making anything. It's not making any sense. ASCR. Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. This is bullshit, I think. This is nothing to do with anything. Get that shit out of here. Cause what? No, my annotations. There we go. But this is got to be important. It's way too cryptic to not mean anything. Sacred has to mean something. Days coming forth has to mean something. We have all of the different directions: southward, westwardly, north, and eastward. Moon of the north, westwardly winds, southward swan, and eastward crow. Whatever the fuck that means. That could be a reference to the Secret Garden as well. So that's definitely something to look deeper into. Also, this is, of course, a 6-letter long stacked on top of each other fucking thing, which makes me think, of course, of castle again, but I don't think it has anything to do with it, because if we take castle and we corroborate it with that, like, we either get S, A, C. I mean, you already know that no word starts with 2 A's. R, E, D, which that doesn't make any fucking sense. But then if you put the blank in the middle, like, maybe. But I don't think so. I don't fucking think so. Fourth has to be something, because otherwise why would it? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, fourth has to be important. Because otherwise, they would have just spelled it right. That has to be... Everything in this game is intentional, and that is definitely among those intentional things. I just don't know what it could possibly mean. And then I feel like if I know what the swan and the crow are, I would be able to figure it out. But I don't. I'm still relatively certain there is some sort of puzzle to be found in this throne room. It has a picture of the paper crown on it, which makes me believe maybe I should come here with the paper crown. So that's another thing that I intend to do. Also, I was looking through Red Prince earlier, and you can see that he sits in the throne room with the spiky crown. I brought the blue crown there, and it hasn't done anything for me. But also, these candles are clearly lit here, so I want to bring something that makes fire. So that means I do need to solve the chess puzzle again anyway, but I already was going to solve the chess puzzle, because I want to switch from king to rook. That is one of my theories about the castle thing. So lots of things to do. It's not attempt 20. That's a lie. Miss Umedia.discord puking out that can't be in the menu. Thank you, JC. Hi, Austin. I know that poem means something. I just like, I have no way of knowing what does it mean. I was about to click on OBS. I have all my game captures in one scene. How do I do it? It's simple. It's way easier than having them on separate scenes. Also, Austin, I don't know if you considered this, but I use my little keyboard here to control my scenes. So I want to have one button that I can press to go to whatever game I'm playing instead of having a different dedicated button for any individual game. So that is much more helpful. Also, there's like not that many differences. Like, I'm not gonna manually add a chat box, a game capture, an alert box, and polypop, and my bouncing logo, and the lives, and the counter, and there's like a lot of shit on my scene. I don't like. Why would I use the different scenes for every game? Like, most games have the same thing anyway. Oh, this is that letter about the fucking thing. Imagine my surprise upon arriving at the estate this morning only to discover a second foundation, so casually situated among the trees and chirping crickets of the west grounds. Now, I've never professed to be a skilled draftsman, and maybe this is not as unintended a mistake as it appears. There is a chance that this redundant room is part of some greater strategy I cannot fathom, or perhaps, more likely, morbid curiosity simply got the better of you. Morbid curiosity getting the better of me is what happened. I completely fucked up. I placed the foundation in the outer room. However, should that curiosity wane and you come to regret your decision, this can of repellent will certainly prove useful, and Babbage, house manager. Thank you, Babbage. I appreciate it. I think I'd already used repellent in the foundation, though. Yes, I did. So I got the boon of reading that letter. You know, Babbage, if you were going to show up, you could have cleaned up the pottery shards. I know that I'm the one who went crazy with the hammer and broke the pot. One brass compass, one magnifying glass. Well, at least the magnifying glass is good. And the compass should help me get to the antechamber, which is something I need to do. Do I still have the blessing of the monk? Yes, for one more day. All right, let's go see what our outer room is actually. It doesn't, because neither of them reset at the end of the day. So I was like building all this strategy, and then I go to the outer room, and it's still the foundation from yesterday. Really bad. I was like, holy shit, what have I done? I put the foundation out here. There's like, because I have a blessing that lets me do that. I have 13 gems, so the hovel is not on the table. I will take the tool shed. Shovel and gear wrench. I actually don't even want the gear wrench, to be honest. I'm already quite pleased with my mechanical floor plan rarities. But I'll take it anyway, just in case. But yeah, no, two foundations. I thought I had perma-fucked my save file, but of course the developer thought about that and gives you a way to get rid of it, so. Thankfully, Miss Babbage looking out for me. And now I can finally make sure this is in my stamp collection. Though I believe it already is. Nuance 10. I really want to do this drafting strategy sweepstakes. It's just so fucking hard. Most of these I'm getting pretty close to. I want to get to the antechamber is my goal for today, though. So we're just going to make good drafting decisions that result in me reaching the antechamber, like getting a key in the first room. Oh, actually, I should have taken the break room, because I forgot that in addition to being one of the best rooms in the game, because it gives me a free key card, it also, it also, gives me keys from the dartboard. It's like literally one of the most powerful, like, stupid rooms I have. I'll take the pool. Key in here. There's these trunks. I should really get rid of the water in here, because I don't think I need it to be gone from where it is now. Morning room is quite good, but it does block me off from that corner. Not that I need that corner. I'll take the 2 gems tomorrow. I have a lot of money. I have a lot of gems because I used a freezer yesterday. Oh, and 2 ivory dice. Don't sleep on that. I also need to remember that synergy with the tomb, of course. Okay, I really want the break room. I really want it. But I'm not even going to call it a day in here, so maybe I should... 14 is crossed out? Why? Oh no. So it's 1. Is it just ignore? Just ignore completely? 18 minus 7 is 11. Reversed is 11. So far, just ignoring seems to be the correct answer. Okay, Secret Garden Key is awesome. That means that opening the Antechamber should be no issue today. I do need to draft on the wings though, so I'll take the observatory. I'm gonna go back to the hallway. I think, because I don't want to keep going north just yet. Oh, Clavis the key, of course. Okay, and this inkwell, I'm ready to realize, when I'm doing Draxus the Dead, when I'm doing the Dead End Sweepstakes speedrun, I am going to want to maximize my amount of rerolls. I think I'm going to want a tomb, because then the guest bedroom, the Geist bedroom, mind you, will give me more dice, and I want to get as many dice as possible. I definitely want Cloister of Draxus to get as many dice as possible, and dead ends. Like, Cloister of Draxus is just so good for the sweepstakes. Like, it's crazy. Like, some people don't even get the option to draft that, I've learned. Like, you could get, there's 8 angels, you could get any random 3. So I just got really lucky that Draxus was even offered to me at all. If I find a locked door on this wing, that's good for me. I'll take the den. I took the den pointing the wrong way. No. We're fine. We can go this way. I'll take the gymnasium. Even though its step cost is unfortunate. Take the coat check. I don't think I have anything in the coat check right now. So, I won't bother. What? Oh, 2 coins on the middle of the floor. All right. I'd like to go north here. I could turn the gymnasium off, but I'm not going to be in here again anyway, so not much of a point. I will take pantry because it's better than the library, which offers me nothing right now. Library is quite good because it lets you do some exclusive rooms, but not really necessary in layouts like this. I should have paid more attention when I was drafting the den. I didn't put it out the right door. No controller? Yeah, no, not today. Foyer is awesome. That's probably a pretty good bet to... Oh, well, hold on. I need to find a locked door, of course, to access the secret garden, so maybe not my best play. If I get... Oh, let's see. I might redraw here. I'd like to go the other way. Damn. Yeah, I really need to get to the wing. Let's redraw again. Chance of getting a locked door from here. Fuck. Drawing room. That's an easy take. Oh, perfect. Not perfect, but good enough. Got a coin. Now we will open the antechamber. From both sides. 1. Really wish this was a skippable cutscene. 2, 1, 2. I might do a speed run at some point. I think I might go for all trophies, to be honest, and that requires a different save file, and then I can import the data, I believe, into this one. The Foundation is the room on rank 10? No, the Foundation is the room on rank 9 that leads to room 46, which is the only room on rank 10. This is the Antechamber up here, which is rank 9. At least you can skip this cutscene. Anyway, so now both 2 Antechamber doors are open. Coin. I really don't care about coins. I wish there were more keys about. Veranda, not terrible. I could redraw for free, but I will take security because I can turn up the security level. I am happy with security being commonplace. I want the security level to be high. And I will go ahead and set the offline mode to unlocked, because you never fucking know. And then we should, of course, again hit the conference room. This will be a very step-positive experience for your boy. Lots of security doors already, actually, which is nice. Because thanks to the wonder of mankind that is the break room, I can just do... Ooh, Cloister of Draxus is an interesting take here. It gives me 2 dead ends, which is fine. That takes 2 dead ends out of my pool. And it gives me a ton of reroll die. Like a ton of reroll die. Break. Very cool. Oh, I should have started a lab experiment perhaps, but lab experiments are like for future shit. I don't need a lab experiment now. Let's see. Storeroom isn't bad because it gives me 2 keys and I do need keys. And then this way, if I could get a secret passage, I wouldn't hate that. Secret passage into hallway, perhaps. I've not been offered one, but I will take the Geist bedroom. Because if I, like, good rerolls is just good all over. And Geist bedroom gives me even more fucking rerolls, so it's just good. I'm not taking... Oh, and right away we want to use one of these rerolls. Spare Servants' Quarters, incredible. Oh, I should have taken Workshop, actually. Chance of getting the Power Shovel. Running Shoes is good, though, and we'll take the extra keys, even though I don't have that many bedrooms yet. Worthwhile all the same. Immediately use one. Casino, not the end of the world. A normal Servants' Quarters, interesting. Pump room, I'll redraw this. I can get something better. Commissary, not terrible. Bananas, gems, keys, and gems. Okay, don't really need any of that. I might need a key, but not presently. I want to get into the Antechamber, so let's reroll for something that lets me turn, like the Treasure Trove. Perfect. Okay, white box with the sun. Green memos in pink boxes are always false. That might disambiguate some things for me here. So we know that one's false, we know that one's true, we know that one's false, we know that one's false. We know that one's true, we know that one's false, we know that one's true, we know that one's true, and that one's false. Okay, so never mind. But still good to know, green memos and pink boxes are always false. And if we ever see a green memo we cannot determine the truthness of in the future, we will have this in our repertoire. And I believe this was in a Sun box, but I will double check. There are so many memos in here. Yes, Sun box. Click. Boom. And that is, of course, true, not just because it was in a Sun box, but also because it was blue. And blue memos are always true. All right, all I need is a room that lets me go to the antechamber, and that's that objective complete, and we can spend the rest of our day doing something else. Sure, dining room. This is why I believe that one of the angels' names is Joya, by the way. It says Joya, and it shows the one with the chef hat. That's gotta be her. Oh, this is trophy room? I'll just have it now, though. There's no way I'm getting a trophy room. That's the program I'm using for that? What's the program I'm using for that? What are you talking about? Let's redraw, see if we can get a dead end here. Yeah, like the walk-in closet. What's? Oh, Pure Ref. I would recommend. It's great. It's awesome. I love it. Coupon book. And now we can go onward to the other half of the mansion. Is there anything else, any other goals that I might want to focus on today? I mean, if I could get the red crown, wouldn't mind that. I will take this here. Ooh, interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's make this standard. But not commonplace. Don't want it commonplace. Rock. Showroom seems like a good idea when I'm this loaded. I don't think you can get a classroom 2 days in a row, unfortunately, so... Or not a classroom, a freezer 2 days in a row. I'll take laboratory, even though I'm not convinced of its efficacy at this late stage in the run. Eight or more experimental triggers. Immediately is good. This one is good. This one is good. This one is good. This one is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's all right. And that one's all right. Definitely we need that. I'll take the stars. I'll take the gold. That's 3. This one, absolutely. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. There is, of course, power in here. We've already solved 3 up after 9. I wonder if this does anything else ever. I guess I'll take, maybe I take Secret Passage, but what color room would I even care about? That's the other thing. Take the locker room. Oh yes, of course, my lockpicking skill. 46. Interesting. Pressing 3 up after 9 always does that. I wonder if there's any hints in here that I missed. There's so much information in this room, but most of it looks completely worthless. There is something I think I want to look at through a magnifying glass, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, let's go in here. The boiler room, of course, conducts power. It is a pretty good shape for me as well. I'm fine with that being standard. It's an annoying room. It does not conduct power, actually. Weight room, I don't really want. Let's redraw. Wow, redraw into another weight room. I'll take dark room. But I won't go in there yet. Actually, I will go in there. If I find a breaker box later, then it'll be nice to have that already turned off. Low on keys. I would welcome a, sledgehammer. I would welcome a, locksmith, because I have all this fucking money sitting around. I should have gone to the showroom, because if there's a master key in there, then that solves my key economy permanently. Well, there's another key. I don't mind taking the library here. What are my other goals? Solve the puzzle in the throne room, if there is one. What is the cat picture? Get the lab experiment to move the crates from tunnel, still hasn't come up. Put the antechamber as an outer room. Doing that today. I think this is what the fuck the drawing means at the end of Lady Epson's diary. Switch from king to rook. I still need to do that. So maybe I should be looking out for the study and the ladyship's chamber, although I just used by last possible Ladyship's Chamber draft. So study will have to be the way. If I would have been thinking, I could have used Banner of the King and made bedrooms more common, but I wasn't thinking. Revisit 4th grade with magnifying glass, still need to do that. Let's see what the cloister letters mean, still need to figure that out. I figured out the 8 angel names, that's been done. Still no idea, this is just so I don't forget about Major Nicholas Key IV, because he's a major key. Nicholas Key. Key N would be his terminal password. Win dead end sweepstakes, pass final exam, complete the worksheets, find more sigils. Okay. Yeah, I solved the periodic table thing. Do not necessarily want bookshop. In fact, I wouldn't mind connecting back to... Oh, a gift shop though. I don't mind. I don't mind a gift shop. This is so expensive though. I don't know how I'm never gonna get 400 coins. I mean, that is another one of my goals actually. I should write that down. Buy blue tents. That's important. Buy blue tents. 400 coins in gift shop. Redraw. Workshop is fine, but I don't actually have anything I need to craft right now. Can I make an electromagnet? No, I don't have a battery, but I could get a battery in the workshop. I'm not doing dead ends anyway, so I may as well just take it. Workshop being commonplace, I am very happy with. I think I can make an electromagnet with the battery pack and the compass, of course. Electromagnet is a good item. It makes mechanical rooms more common, but the other thing that it does is it automatically picks up keys, and if I draft a locksmith at all while I have it, then I just get a billion free keys. I am now noticing how stupid my floor plan is, but that's okay. I've done everything I sought to. I'm not going to be calling it a day in here because I want to call it a day in the antechamber, of course. But let's go ahead and... Where am I going? Draft from the entrance hall. I do want to revisit the coat check as well. Oh, breaker box, perfect. I'm happy with that being commonplace. Off and on. I will not have a garage on my floor plan today. It is not possible. I am going to actually check the electromagnet. It is not useful to me today. I could check the crown of the blueprints instead by opening room 46. But for now, I will check the electromagnet. Because I don't really need to go to room 46 today. So many gems, dude. You really wish you had a freezer in times like these. Let's see if I can get what I can get from the showroom, I suppose. Of course, my locker room keys. There's literally an item that just like solves your gem economy, and there's an item that just solves your key economy. No item that just solves your step economy. But like, who needs it? There might be a better item than the electromagnet to check in the showroom, so maybe I should visit there, especially because I know I'm not getting a freezer. Yeah, the emerald bracelet is just so good. I'll also also take the moon pendant and the master key. This does kind of solve your step economy of the silver spoon. I'll buy this out actually, because that gives me more rare items for the moon pendant to hit. Like, I'll take the parlor. The gems are in a box with 2 statements. That is true. The gems are in the blue box. The blue box has at least 1 true statement. The white box has at least 1 true statement. Okay. So if we assume this is true, that doesn't place it necessarily. But if we assume the gems are in the blue box, then the gems are in a box with 2 statements, and that is true, would both be true as well. So this would be full true. And the blue box has at least 1 true statement. The white box has at least 1 true statement. This would also be true. So they would all 3 be completely true if the white box were true. So the white box must be false. The gems are not in the blue box. If the blue box is true, then we know the white box is false. If the blue box is true, that means the gems must be in the black box. The blue box does have at least 1 true statement. The white box, but this one doesn't have to be true or false, because it's the 3rd box now. So one of these can be true and the other be false, and it doesn't change anything. So if I get casino, I will go gambling. Oh yeah, but check this shit out. Oh no? I thought for sure with the oh, I've checked the powered electromagnet. If you have the powered electromagnet, when you go to the locksmith, you get all of the keys. Now the question is, do I check the emerald bracelet or the master key and solve one of my economies permanent? It's tempting. Well, not permanent, but I think I will. Let's check the I guess the master key is more expensive, but I don't know if my key economy is under as much stress as my gem economy typically, especially when I have the break room. Make sure I do have enough steps for this. I am using them very carelessly right now. More likely to run out of keys than gems? You might be right. Well, I am, especially with the morning room giving me gems energy so frequently. I think that I picked the right nook. I've seen other people I've watched play have picked the reading nook, which gives you a guaranteed library, but at this stage of the game, I feel like I would much rather have the bacon and eggs, because that's 10 steps, which is just good always. It's always good to have more steps. Never bad. And it puts the morning room in your pool. So of course you would want that. So yeah, let's put, I guess we'll store master key in here. And then hope that the moon pendant procs on emerald bracelet, because that would be awesome. That's 2 economies just gone for today. All right, we need to go to the antechamber and call it a day. 400 coins is so steep. I have some ideas of how I would get 400 coins. Treasure Trove is just going to keep having more and more coins. It'll eventually have 400 all on its own after I've drafted it. Like, what's 400 divided by 5? 100 divided by 5 is 20, so 80 times it'll have 400 coins all on its own. But even if it only has, like, even if I've only drafted it 40 times and it has 60 gems or 200 coins, then I could just do it 2 days in a row. That's 400 with like a freezer. So like there's the freezer, there's allowance keeps going up, there's lab experiments that increase your allowance. There's the vault, of course. I think it can be done. I do wish I had waited on violating the hog, but you live and you learn. Anyway, call it a day. This is a throwaway day. I just wanted to get to the antechamber and then call it a day in the antechamber. There's numerous ways to get 400. Yeah, there is, but I don't think I've ever had... I might have had 400 once when I bought out the showroom for the first time, but I don't know for sure. I think that might have been closer to 300. I think if I'm offered a tomb, I'll try to do the dead end thing. And otherwise, I do have other goals to do with drafting. I just don't remember what they are. Oh, I want to solve the castle puzzle again, of course. So I'll work towards that. Oh, I could have used my repellent, of course, yesterday. Didn't think about it. All right, we'll put the antechamber out here. This seems like a good idea. This has to be important. Command is wrong? Yeah, that happens when Duck doesn't watch a stream. Yeah, give it to me. Oh, security is so good. The safe room. So close, yet so far away. Normal basement key. What did I keep, by the way? I did keep the emerald bracelet. Oh my god, that's 2 economies I don't even have to worry about today. What the fuck? If I open these, does something happen, do you guys think? Yeah, that's what the Blessing of the Monk did. Now I don't have it anymore. But basically the Blessing of the Monk says if you call it a day in the room, you can draft that room outside the next day. So since I had that, I was able to draft the antechamber outside. Because I called it a day in there. Well, I don't need gems today, so conference room it is. And let's see if we can get some dead ends going. Dead ends cooked up. Coat check is an obvious take. This room usually has an item in. Key. Although the antechamber won't count as a dead end today, so kind of throwing in that regard. I will take coat check here. And now my key economy is solved. So I am literally, the game is at my whim today. I'll take the workshop just so I can reach this corner. Broken lever. Could be helpful if I get a greenhouse, which I think does still count as a dead end. I will take the laboratory and I will get an experiment running because I really want to remove those crates from that passageway. If I get that, then forget about the dead end thing. Remove a crate from the tunnel. Each time I draft a tomorrow room, 40 seconds. I have infinite keys and gems. Go. Get me out. Exit. God damn. Okay. Oh, guy's bedroom is so good. All right. Keep moving. Don't even fucking bother with the guy's bedroom. Library. No, did I just close my whole estate? God damn it, dude. Oh, I'm so stupid. And I don't have a key card either. This is it. I just lost. I wasn't thinking. Well, I've removed 2 crates from the tunnel at least, so we can go take a look at what that meant. Check the key again. Fuck! I just threw instantly. I couldn't handle it. I cracked under the pressure. What the fuck does the antechamber being outside mean? Why does it say so close yet so far? I threw, dude. What is this? Oh, and if I had... Wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe there is one thing we can yet do. There is one thing we can yet do. I'm not ready to call it a day just yet. This is a long shot that it might work. I cannot believe how stupid the decision I just made was. It's like actually hurts my soul deeply. 2 crates have been removed from here. Yeah, not enough. Need more crates removed. Oh god, that's so stupid. I cannot believe how dumb that was. Dude, the time pressure just, it kills me every time. Every time I've taken a time-based thing, I've always fucked up my floor plan beyond recognition. That's okay though. All right. Critically, we are going to open the north antechamber door because adventure awaits. Dude, I'm watching, so one of the playthroughs I'm watching is like an earlier build of the game where the safes stay locked between days and this chamber goes, doesn't stay up, which is nuts. Come on, show me something cool. Dude, I really hope this is something. I really, really do. That is, of course, the real antechamber. I don't know enough about any of these to solve their sanctums yet. I don't plan on speedrunning this game, actually. If this does something, I'm gonna feel so gratified. Even if this was a complete waste of the day otherwise, at the very least, I would feel a small sense of accomplishment for finally figuring out what the fuck that diary meant. Like, what other room could it be, right? What more significant 4-door room is there than the antechamber? Like, you'd be hard-pressed to argue that anything else would make more sense logically. And if it isn't, I'm gonna flip through all the fucking the entire room directory and figure out what it is. Like, it's gotta be the antechamber. It's gotta be. There's a tuppence. Show me what you got. I want to see what you got. The shrine? But again? Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. And it's curse mode. Maybe I need to reach the throne room in curse mode. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. So maybe I need a crown, a stone. I don't know what the stone would be. Maybe the cursed effigy. God, what does that mean? It's just another puzzle. You come all the way down here and it's just another puzzle. It's another fucking puzzle. Do you guys think that there would be something out there if I went that way? It doesn't look like it there would be. It looks like it's just a whole lot of nothing out there. This is what the outside of the antechamber looks like, by the way. You never get to see this in the game. Steady is the scepter. I don't know what that is, so I can't get a scepter. Deadly is the stone. That must refer to this. Heavy is the crown. That could be the crown. Ready is the throne. That, I think that means go to the throne room, but I don't know what the scepter could be. So close yet so far away. Fuck. Fuck. Ready is the throne, huh? And why does it have a picture of the cursed box from Blackbridge in it? You want to take a shit? I don't think so, because there's a real throne room. Did I take a screenshot of that already, or am I stupid? Sure, let's pop this in, maybe in my collection of miscellaneous nonsense up here. Ready is the throne, heavy is the crown, deadly is the stone. I can't help but feel like curse mode is somehow important. There's just nothing else in here, though. It's day 100? Wow. Some day 100 I've had. Both antechambers in one day? I doubt it. That has to be what the diary meant. Hey, you.
Hi.
Day 101. I don't think getting both antechambers in one day could possibly be helpful.
Hi, Melissa. Hi, Vivi. Wow.
Everyone loves you.
A lot of people are happy to see me.
Mm-hmm. I'm among them. Mm-hmm. All right, I guess we'll go for... Oh, hold on.
Austin says Devin made a huge blunder. What did you do?
I... had a 40-second timer to draft as many rooms as possible, and I immediately made it so I couldn't make any more rooms. Like...
Wow.
Within half that time. It was very sad. I got 2 rooms, and then I was in a corner, and I couldn't do anything else. I had to end the run.
Dang. That sucks.
It does suck. Okay, we'll take the tomb. That's good dead ends. Okay, this is a dead ends kind of day. We're trying to get as many dead ends as we can.
Ooh, the catacombs.
You have no idea how fucked this area is. There's so much, because, like, you come in here the first time, and you just see all this. But then there's, like, these statues here, and if you go to the chapel, there's stained glass windows that have the angels on them, and if you touch... And each angel has a Roman numeral, and if you touch them all in that order, it opens, where is it? I think this one, yeah, right over here, and there's, like, actual catacombs down there, there's, like, this whole underground area. This room has so much crap in it.
Wow.
This game is so awesome.
That's wild.
There are some things that I think were a little questionable about it, but it's... all in all, just an awesome...
Did I tell you about what happened when we tried to visit the catacombs in Paris?
No.
So it turns out that they basically have, like, this system for reserving your spot where they open, like, I want to say, like, on, like, a Sunday night every week, they open up all the spots for that week, and they all get scooped up, like, immediately.
Oh, so it's like getting concert tickets?
Yeah. But, like, every single week. And we did not realize this at all. Like, we just thought you buy a ticket and you go in. No. That's not even remotely. So, we didn't end up being able to go, which was sad, because that was, like, the one thing Ella really wanted to do. was go to the catacombs. But
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I mean, they're not really my thing, but she was really excited about it, so. We visited the catacombs in Malta once, which was a completely different type of catacomb, but it was really neat.
This is something, dude. This is something. The chat. There's no coincidences in this game. Everything is on purpose. Anyway, this is what I was looking for.
Austin's asking how I have been. Been doing pretty okay. A lot of focus on wedding planning right now. But yeah. Man, I'm gonna have so much time on my hands once this wedding's over.
Yeah.
Oh, Melissa says that some people went to the catacombs in Austria.
Thankfully, we'll be able to spend all that time on your hands in Mexico instead of here.
Yeah. I honestly didn't even know. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I didn't know Austria had catacombs. Austin says, LOL, Mexico moment. Yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna spend about 5 or 6 days in Mexico.
I don't have any keys, but my key economy is solved for me today. Scorching heat or freezing cold? Freezing cold. Absolutely.
Vivi says, where in Mexico are y'all going? We're going to Riviera Maya. I know it's a little unadventurous, but sometimes that hyper touristy stuff is fun. Also, we don't speak proficient Spanish, so the Yucatan Peninsula is kind of the best spot for us, given that we we don't speak really good Spanish. Okay, no, Vivi's not gonna find us New Riviera Maya. There's like 200 hotels there, and I didn't even say which one we're going to.
Stock you? I'm not shelf stable, so good luck. You'll be hard pressed to keep me in stock for long. You have seen all the memos that appear in this room. This is false. It's in a pink box, and we know from the last memo that green memos and pink boxes are always false. That's on a blue memo, so it must be true. Blue memos do not lie. This is in a pink box with a moon. We'll take a screenshot, including the pink of the box, so that we can tell what box color it was in later. Paste it in here. This is not true, but of course, boxes marked with a moon always containing false statements being false does not mean that it never contains false statements, just that it could contain a true statement. Also, we found this memo in a box marked with the moon, so. Oh no, wait, we did find this to be true. They do always contain false statements.
Oh, now the chat's talking about homophones?
Pink boxes marked with a moon. Not all boxes marked with a moon, of course. Homophones are super big in this game.
No,
but because Austin spelled the word wrong, yes.
Because Austin said Vivi's gonna stalk us.
I haven't stalked shit, dude. Every variation of words that have separate meanings, it's a pretty common word.
The one that I saw actually multiple times yesterday that made me think I was going a little crazy was sow, like S-O-W, like sowing seeds, versus S-E-W, sewing fabric. And like, for some reason, multiple times in the same day, I saw people mess that one up. Like, I was looking at like a listing on Depop, and it was like, you might need to sew the sleeve a little bit, and it was spelled like sowing seeds. And then on like a Facebook comment, someone was saying that somebody's like trying to sow doubt in the community or whatever, and they used sewing fabric. I'm like, is nobody familiar with how either of these words are spelled? Like, I usually don't make a big deal about people messing up homophones, but when I see the same one getting messed up multiple times in one day, it kind of does make me feel like I'm going a little crazy. I don't know.
Oh, of course, it's T squared.
Vivi says, I have no idea what's the difference between past and past. Honestly, I think that one's gotten messed up a lot in, like, older English literature, like in the 18th and 19th centuries. I feel like
it gets right off, you get it right off vibes, but don't know the definition. Dude, I'm not getting any dead ends today. This is fucked up.
I feel like in a lot of, like, older literature, people use past, like, with a T, when it should be past with a D.
And of course, the crime costs a gem. Past means in the past. It happened yesterday. Past means I passed you a ball.
Yeah, but then
you should know.
Past...
Vivi should know this because she watches basketball.
No, but there's multiple meanings though. There's also time past, which can use both depending on the specific context.
There, and where and where and where. I mean, yeah, but like I feel like if you went to third grade, you should know the difference between there, and there.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah, well, a lot of people couldn't pass third grade as an adult. That doesn't make it like cool.
I used to teach third grade. Most adults can pass third grade.
Wait,
regardless of whether or not they use there, and there correctly.
This is clearly not the true box. It could. And it's also not the false box. This is the ambiguous box. So one of these is completely true and the other is completely false.
I honestly hate the show Are You Smarter Than the Fifth Grader? Because the questions they ask are almost never fifth grade level questions. Like, maybe like they've got to put like smart fifth graders on there. Like really like gifted fifth graders as the fifth grader contestants, because the average fifth grader would not be able to answer like almost any of the questions right on that show. Fifth graders are just generally not very smart people. Like, I think the show is skewed. I think they purposefully use gifted kids as the fifth grader contestants.
Dude, I'm getting giga shafted. What is this?
Cause like, deadass. Actually, I kept a list of dumb things that my fifth graders did. Hold on.
This sucks. I don't even want to play this day anymore. I'm literally just getting shafted. I'm just getting fucked at every turn. I should have used the silver key there, to be fair. But still, crazy. Crazy.
Okay, dumb things my fifth graders did. We were planting, like, plants. I gave them, like, a cup to plant a seed in, and they were supposed to, like, you know, add some dirt, dig a hole, put the seeds in there, cover the seeds, water the plant. You know, relatively simple task for that age. I had some fifth graders eat the dirt. I had a pitcher of water, like one of those ones where you like flip the tap and like it pours into the cup that you have underneath it. And one of the kids turned the tap on before they put the cup under the tap and got water all over the floor. Oh yeah, one time I asked the whole class, I said, we were doing some kind of math problem that involved the number of days in a week and the number of months in a year. And I'm like, okay, everybody, how many days are in a week? And they go, 7. And I'm like, okay, and how many months are in a year? And the whole fucking class goes, 7. I'm like, uh-oh. What? Okay, Melissa says, my favorite crash out for my students was them finding out there was no plural of moose, but there was a plural for goose. Honestly, kid me was confused about that too. I always thought the plural of moose should be meese, because the plural of goose is geese. Austin says, what the fuck? Yeah, 5th graders are dumb as rocks. Yeah, I was a little shocked, because that was actually, like, I taught 3 different sections of 5th grade math, and that was actually supposed to be my smart group, like, usually the ones that were pretty good at most things, that all in unison told me that there were 7 months in a year. That was bizarre, and kind of upsetting.
I think that 62 stars might give me Draxus the Dead, which is good to know for planning out my dead end run. We're just going to use the master key on all the doors, because why wouldn't I? The foyer is not useful today, but I'll take the...
Okay, Austin, are you referring to my students or to the game? This gen or last gen? 'Cause my students were born in, like, 2013, 2014. They were in 5th grade when I taught 2 years ago. They would be 12 or 13 years old now. Vivi says, dude, I haven't had acne my whole life until the ripe age of 23. What is going on? Y'all, acne is such a weird thing, because people act like it just goes away when you're done being a teenager, and that's just not how it works. Like, I don't know who got that idea that it's just a teenager thing, and like, yeah, teenagers usually have worse acne than adults do. But it's not just a teenager thing. And
gone away when I stopped being a teenager. That would have been cool.
The lack of, like, information available for adults that are dealing with acne it's obnoxious. I don't know, both of my parents had acne as adults, and they both got rid of it using Accutane, but, Accutane can have a lot of side effects that affect the liver, so it's not good for everybody. Austin says the first thing that came to mind when you said lack of child.
Oh, that's
Is
a
that
clip
a
of mine.
reference to something?
Yeah, it's a clip
Okay.
of mine.
Oh, lack of child.
Yeah, because we were disputing the rules of a custom Uno game, and I was like, so you're telling me I wore a condom and, like, they still get pregnant? And I'm supposed to feel better about it because I get the condom back? And it's like, well, yeah, you get the condom back. And I'm like, I don't want the condom. I want the lack of child.
Wait, whoa, hold on. So your consolation prize for accidentally getting pregnant while using a condom is that you get the condom back? Who the fuck wants the used condom?
Well, that's what I was saying.
What?
It was like a card. It was like a shield card.
So you always get the condom back. Like, the condom doesn't
Okay, well, you can't use it again.
Oh, you mean it becomes unused?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't actually a condom in the Uno game, but it was like we were using an analogy.
Oh, that's a bad analogy. Okay.
It made sense in context.
Oh, Austin sending the clip.
Yeah, here we go. I don't have... Here, just wear these. So basically there was a card that was supposed to protect me from a different card, and we were disputing whether or not it should apply in, like, this very specific use case. It is muted, of course, because it will always be muted.
You don't get double protection because you get to keep that card, so you get protection.
Reading the rules.
Listen, I brought a condom, and you're telling me the bitch gets pregnant and I get to not have a second kid? That sounds fucked up.
Oh, you get to keep your condom.
I don't want the condom, I want the lack of child!
Okay, for some reason, which twin is that? Was that Ryan?
Yes.
Okay, so when Ryan says, well, you get the condom back, it just sounds it's so freaking funny because it's such a ridiculous point. Because that's so not a point.
It's such a preposterous thing to say. You get the condom. I don't want that. I don't want this condom back.
That's not you're not usually mad about the spent condom.
Listen, I brought a condom, and you're telling me the bitch gets pregnant and I get to not have a second kid? That sounds fucked up.
Oh, you get to keep your condom.
I don't want the condom, I want the lack of child!
I can't believe I can't believe he was like, well, yeah, she gets pregnant, but
you get to keep the condom?
keep the condom. I mean, it's not all doom and gloom. like what an asinine thing to say.
It's really fucking funny.
Shadow of Death, let's go. And free green rooms, which is good.
Okay. I'm going upstairs. So bye, chat.
This room is already dead, so I'll take the sauna. This also usually has a gem in. Now we have 13 rerolls, which is great.
Never mind. I came back in with a special guest.
Oh dear. I can guess by the voice.
Y'all, this is my cat. Okay.
She's tapping me on the shoulder. She wants my attention.
She's gotten so big. And I'm so proud because I grew her myself. She weighed 5 ounces when I got her. She was a newborn baby cat. And now she's like a whole full-size cat.
Karina watered her every day, repotted her frequently.
Like I kept this thing alive and now she's a cat. Like, she didn't even look like a cat when I got her.
She was a little Chibabchichi when she came to us.
She could have been mistaken for a hamster. Like, she did not look like a cat when she showed up at our house.
Shut up. What is she crying about? What are you crying
Because I'm not letting go of her because you don't like it when she runs around in this room.
I don't like it when she runs around in this room, that's true. But she also just pretends not to like being held even though she's into it. I have enough rerolls that I can manage Clock Tower here. This is feeling like it could be a 19 dead end day, to be real. Time to get a stopwatch and then throw the whole run.
Vivi says that the cat is half as tall as Devin's effective height on stream. Which, mind you, Devin is actually 6 feet tall in real life. The cat is not half the height of Devin.
Southward, I see a swan. So this is a swan. Am I facing southward? No, this is north. Okay. See room 46 there.
Austin says, damn, Devin's a giant. I mean, not really.
I'm 6 feet tall.
He's 6 feet tall, so he's taller than the average American, but...
I'm a good deal taller than Karina, but that doesn't necessarily make me a giant.
Well, I'm quite short, is the other detail there. I am 5'1", so...
That looks like a hammerable thing as well.
If you average us out, we're normal height.
Haha, Austin short.
Hey, my dad's 5'6".
Don't tell him I said that.
Well, okay, he knows he's short, but like... It's funny though, because my parents are surprised that I didn't surpass them in height, and I'm like, what did you expect? Like, my mom's like, oh, my kids never got to be taller than me. I'm like, well, you married a short guy. That's kind of what happens. Mind you, I don't mind being short. I'm perfectly happy being 5'1", but...
Get some gems here, maybe? Nope. Don't need the metal detector. Would not help me with anything I want.
Yeah, Melissa, same. I surpassed my Omas in height, which is not difficult. My Omas... Well, my Oma that's no longer with us was like 4'7" when she passed away. I think the tallest height she ever got to as an adult before she started shrinking was about 5 feet. And my Oma, who's still living, was about 5'2" at her tallest, but at this point she's a lot smaller than that. Why are you yelling? Okay, I am going to leave the room with my cat. So yeah, bye chat.
Nice. See, the weight room hardly did anything this run, except give me access to the antechamber, possibly. I will take the study. And if I get an office this run, I could do chess puzzle. And there's a gem in here. Can't forget that. I still think this was the stupidest safe combination. I think that the queen being in the spot where the queen starts in a chess game is not a good hint. Locker room or drafting studio is fine, but if I redraw, I could get something that also gives me antechamber access to open the things up a little bit. Like this, for instance. Now I could take a dead end here if I wanted to. I don't think I do. Think. Because I could get 3 dead ends if I get a good room here. So I think I'm gonna redraw. Yeah. Yeah. How many? I haven't counted how many dead ends this is gonna end up being, but yeah, we can put one up here. Mailroom, great. No contact delivery. We've read all these already. Kirk Darren is head of security, but it's allegedly a pseudonym. Allegedly. Hold on, is that in the admin logs? Kirk Darren. I don't know who that would be a pseudonym for. Oh, a key card. Not that it's very useful to me today. And I will have one tomorrow as well, so there's no point in like checking it. Not that I would check it anyway. All right, so this way from the boiler room, we're gonna want a room with 3 doors. Yes, 3-door room. Won't have it any other way. The dark room. Do I even have breaker box? I don't think I do. Oh no, I do have utility closet. It's just far as fuck away. Surely I can get something better. Like this. Grab this gem before I draft anything. Office, could I do the chess puzzle with this layout? I know there's a knight in here, there's a rook in here, there's pawns everywhere, there's a bishop in the chapel. How many dead ends do I have now? I have to count. 1, 2, 3. Potentially 4. 5, 6. 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm not getting it today. 15 with the tomb, of course. So I will take the office and solve the chess puzzle again and see what I can do with that. Ah, the compass, of course. Helpful. All right. Lots of things to do left with my steps. Do I even bother fucking around in the office? Probably not, actually. I could spread coins, but I don't really need to. Also, I noticed in another video I was watching, this drawing right here shows you that you can do that. I was so upset when I saw that the game didn't tell you how to do it, but the game does tell you how to do it. I'm just stupid and blind, so figures. I'm gonna check this key again. Having one of my economies completely solved that I could just ignore it was really nice. We need to go into weight room, commissary, pantry, gymnasium, dining room. Weight room, commissary, pantry, gymnasium, dining room. I don't have an aquarium today, but I will have dinner. All right. I think we can solve the chess puzzle with this. So let's go ahead and try that. We have to switch from the king to the rook to achieve what I would like. The morning room is quite good. I think a jackhammer might actually be good at this part of the run. I didn't even grab my allowance today, and I ended up with that many coins. Wow. That's nuts. All right, let's check the key. Just completely solves my key economy. I opened so many more than 4 locked doors today. And I spent only 2 keys, so I would have had 6 keys. Yeah, no, this day could have gone a lot worse with the, okay, castle. I'm afraid, because I've been building up to this forever, and I feel like it's not the answer. Like, I feel like I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna select rook, and nothing special is gonna happen. Because what do the blanks mean? If this is the answer, then what do the blanks mean? They mean nothing, so it can't be the answer. I'm willing to try it. I also want the armory back so that I can get fire more easily, because I want to bring fire into the throne room. All right, let's try castling. Fucking dumbass idea. It's not even how castling works. You don't switch the king with the whatever. It's like somewhere in the middle, maybe over here. Yep, there's one. There's a knight in the observatory and the treasure trove. There, okay. Any space could have a pawn. King is in the office. And the queen is in the study, which is up here. And there's a rook in the nook, which I think is like here. All right. I am currently king. I will now castle by switching places with the rook. No fucking way this was the real answer. I just castled. There's shit back there! What? I thought I was gonna get another puzzle from this. You never fucking know with this game. There's a room in here? I thought I was gonna get, okay, chat. First of all, I didn't think this was the answer. I thought this was way too stupid to be the answer. There's blanks everywhere. There's no fucking way this is the answer. This was one of the first things I thought of. Second of all, I thought even if this is correct, it's gonna like open up that wall over there, and I'm just gonna get a fucking item. But no, there's a ton. How is there more room? How is there more hidden underground bullshit? Unknown is what this is called. Unknown. And I sure as fuck don't know. A cloister? No. More Ajay boxes? Who are you? A coffin? Okay, well, obviously I have to solve all the boxes. I know most of the rules for these anyway. I should be able to deduce the rest. All right, the gray tiles do nothing, especially in this case. The green tile will switch places with the tile across from it. Black tiles rotate. Okay, but this is a Rindia one. And this rotates tiles relative to itself. Boom, 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 boom. In Ares' court where the king now lays. These aren't allowance tokens. Oh no. Castle, castle, we did it, chat! Castle! Castle! Okay. Also, some of these fuckers are missing, huh? There's a fucker missing. There should be a fucker here, but there isn't. He's gone. Watch, watch, watch. It's just another puzzle. Watch. They're like, yes, unfortunately you're missing 2 of the fuckers, so you're never gonna know what the full message was. All right, let's see. We've got orange tiles, which absorb the, if the majority of the surrounding tiles are the same color, the orange tile becomes that color. And purple tiles only move south. And of course, maybe I've already thrown that? Well, no, I just need to make one of these orange tiles purple, I believe. Yes. Oh no, wait, the other orange tile also has to be purple. Okay. So nothing happens until I click. It is impossible to do anything. I can show you guys clicking every piece. This is the only piece that does anything. So that is locked in the first move. Now we can bring this orange piece up here to make it purple, and then we can bring this here, but we can't make this orange piece purple. But I need it to be. Unless I can make it black. Maybe that's what I probably have to do. I have to make that orange piece black, not purple. So let's bring this over here, make that purple. Oh, but I can only bring 1 black to the top row, but that's okay, because I can make the orange piece black. So I'll bring 1 black to the top row. Oh, but the other 2 blacks must stay on the bottom. Because I can never get them back down here again. Because, like, yes, I could blacken this orange piece, but then I would never be able to recover my black pieces. Unless this orange piece is meant to be... Well, hold on. There's only 3 black pieces to begin with, so one of the orange pieces absolutely needs to become black. Worth noting. This one could become black immediate. And that gives us 4. But there's no way to get one up here. Oh, I made it gray. Yeah, and this is completely unsolvable. Huh. I know how all of the pieces work, I just don't know what order I can push them in. Pink tiles. Rotate, right. Okay. So that's a way to get the purple tile off the ground if I must. We need to create another black tile, so... Oh, of course, this. I need to get this orange away from these grays somehow. There's no way to move the pink tile anymore. This is a really hard Mortgage box, to be real. All right, this is a better pattern here. Fucked up. Okay. Oh, but this is a cursed state. I can't have this. Okay, there we go. That wasn't easy. Will a youth approach with empty arms? Fighting for my fucking life to get these, dude. This is some tough shit. I'm sorry for the silence chat. Wow. There must be some sort of order these go in as well. Okay, only yellow and orange. Yellow goes north. Shit. But there's no way to get it up anymore. So I have 5, but there's nothing. The puzzle is gone. It's two. So only one of these yellows I can only click once, and then I can never click it again. The other one I have to click twice. Maybe not like that? I don't know. Right, of course. I don't know. I can finally leave. You're right, I can leave the fucking padded cell. I could use this to move a black square into the bottom row, then rotate it over here and make this black. I think that's kind of the key here. And now this can be black. And now I've got it. Without gifts nor gold, mannered charms. Nor gold nor mannered charms, I see. What the fuck is a mannered charm, chat? Oh, fuck, the pink one is so bad for me. I can swap places with the pink one, but I think that, okay, there's only 2 moving parts here. I can rotate this corner or rotate this corner. So we need to obviously make that black, and then make this black. But then how are we gonna get these free from their corners? Oh, with the black pieces, of course. Nice. And in sky above a brilliant sign, I just turned off numlock in an attempt to take a screenshot. That was not my proudest moment. Oh my goodness, dude, chat, this is, I can't commentate. This is literally requiring 100% of my brain. All right, purple, which goes south. The only 2 blacks in the puzzle, and green that switches places with an opponent. I think if I get the green in the middle, there's no way to get it out. And the oranges both must become black. There we go. Here. Okay. And then all I should have to do is... Yeah, okay, this one was pretty easy, actually. It was all just about freeing up the green to do whatever you needed. A sullen cross as 5 stars align? That's a reference to the cross. Sorry, I know that sounds stupid as fuck. But if we look at the fixed stars, the Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. A Southern Cross is 5 stars align, and that's 5 stars, of course. There's a lot of these fucking boxes, man. They went all out for this one. They really bought out the whole Moro-Jai Emporium for this one. Okay, at least 2 oranges need to become black, but one of them does not. Notably. It could become purple right now. Purple, of course, being only goes south. Or it could become... Well, if I could get it into the middle... It could be black. Okay, now I have 4 oranges. If I move this down, it's never going back up. And I think that's where I've failed. Oh, wait, no, because I can move this up. And then all I have to do is move this... Oh, hold on. I need to move this up so that I can move it down. And then I can win. Easy clap. A patient figure, a reckoning grate. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that's a reference to. God, dude, I found a new thing to put on my fucking padded cell already. A reckoning grate. And if that's a double entendre or a homophone joke, it could be great like a vent or a sewer. Doesn't it feel like there are way more on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess not. This motherfucker though. Okay, all I have is green and yellow. Yellow moves south, yes? No, yellow is north. Okay. So the trick here is getting any black one on the bottom row. I guess I have to put green down here and then swap it with yellow so that I can put 1 black down there. Rotate this row a little bit. Twice, in fact. Move the yellow up again. Move the green down. Switch it with yellow. Move another one down. Move another one down. Nice. The black key is lying with the last king of 8? What? The last king of 8? What is that? That's... You can't just drop that on a motherfucker. The last king of 8 kings? Where the fuck are there 8 kings? 8 kings? There's only 4 desolates, and that's the longest lineage of kings I know of. Unless these guys are the kings of 8. There are 8 of them after all. I don't know what to predict, JC. If it's will I solve this fuck-ass puzzle, then the answer might be no. That has to be the first move. I need to make one of these orange tiles black. It would be a waste to move anything but a black tile up here, surely. And that makes this black, but then I'm fucked. Well, no, not necessarily, because this can now be black. This puzzle was super easy, and I overcomplicated it, and I'm stupid. Holy shit, it was that easy. It was that easy the whole time. On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase? Time-worn phrase? Sacred hour? What the fuck does this? This is 1:30 again? What is the sacred hour? The 8th king? This would have been 2nd, I believe. Okay, so clearly these are pairs of 2. Time-worn phrase. Okay, so clearly this is like the end, right? Okay. In Ares Court, where the king now lays, that could be here. On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase, no idea what that means, but allegedly some sort of time in the game. Will a youth approach with empty arms, without gifts, nor gold, nor mannered charms? So don't have any shit on me? Like, have no items, no gold, no keys? I mean, I guess like, that wouldn't be too hard to do at the beginning of a day before I've collected anything. Although the gems would be hard to get rid of because I'll have 2 of them. And in the sky above, a brilliant sign, a sullen cross is 5 stars, a lion. Okay. Here. Behind the castling puzzle. Right? At some specific time, perhaps 1:30. Eight would be a great time. Time-worn phrase doesn't make much sense to me. Will a youth approach with empty arms? Come with no items. Come with no keys or gold or anything? Question mark? And in the sky above, a brilliant sign. A sullen cross as 5 stars, a lion. Come when the southern cross is active in observatory. This refers to A patient figure, a reckoning great. No fucking clue. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. The king is buried here with the black key. Hold on. The reign of desolates, there were 4 desolates, but before that, there was Arindia. Not Arindia. Arinda... Oris. So the first king was Oris. The fourth king of Arindia split the vast domain. So this might be the first king. So Arindia Ares is the sun. This could be 5, 6. Desolate's the 4th could be the last king of 8. This is hard to say, man. It's unclear to me when the eras start and end. An Ares court where the king now lays. That's probably here. On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. No fucking clue. Will the youth approach with empty arms? I think that means come with nothing. With none of this, yada yada. And in the sky above, a brilliant sign. A sullen cross is 5 stars align. A patient figure, a reckoning great. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. I just don't know. God. There's a riddle down here, dude. They gave me a riddle. The last king of 8 is in here. I need to come here with like the most specific and vague conditions one could ever imagine. What could this fucking mean? Do I have to actually be here with an empty inventory? An empty inventory with the observatory on the estate and the fucking sacred cross? And it has to be at a time that I'm not exactly certain when? That's way too specific. Surely they don't expect the player to do that. Surely they don't expect the player to do that. It seems cruel. Like it seems like the least fun thing I could think of. To have to like meet like 7 arbitrary conditions. That's not true. It's not the least fun thing I could think of. It could be cool to strategize around. But I think that the reason it's bad is because I have no idea what the fuck the sacred hour is. Sacred hour. Wait, sacred hour? Sacred? Sacred hour? Sacred? Chat, it's time to add another fucking yarn to our diagram here. Sacred hour, sacred, that could refer to this? Sacred, sacred. Sacred hour, time-worn phrase. This is something you find in the clock tower. Fucking sacred. Sacred. Forgive my fucking god-awful handwriting, chat. I'm using a mouse, and it's not that big of a canvas to work with. Anyway, but sacred? Sacred? Coincidence, dude? Coincidence? There's no coincidences. No coincidences in this fucking game. Fourth. The fourth hour? Dark are the days? Eastward I see a crow? I'm not seeing any crows or swans in here. Which way am I facing? I'll never know. I castled! I'm still just so happy to have castled, but there's nothing here. I'm being punished with another riddle. It just keeps getting deeper, dude. Time-worn phrase. Time-worn phrase. Is there a phrase that's been coming up a lot? Call it a day? With a youth approach with empty arms. Without gifts nor gold nor mannered charms. I feel like that has to mean you need to be here with an empty inventory. And in the sky above, a brilliant sign. A Sullen Cross is 5 stars aligned. So maybe with 55 stars, which we can get down to by re-rolling. A patient figure, a reckoning great. The black key is lying in the last, with the last king of 8. A patient figure, a reckoning great. A patient figure could be the monk in the... That's talking about be cursed. A reckoning and a patient figure, that's talking about curse mode. That's the monk. The monk is the patient figure, and the great reckoning is a curse. Right? Right? Monk in and patient figure equals monk. Let's put that in those. Reckoning. I don't know how to spell reckoning, dude. That's too hard. Curse mode. I spelled it right as fuck. Okay. Behind the castling puzzle, basically the room where I found this. At some specific time, with no items, coins, or keys, when the Southern Cross is visible, in curse mode. Which, of course, curse mode could have to do with steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. Scepter, the stone and crown are actual things I could collect. And then there's the sacred, dude. Sacred, sacred, sacred. I have a new thing to write all over my fucking padded cell! Oh, hey, Minnow. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat because I'm stupid. Tin nachos in your lap in your bed? One of us speaks in riddles, the other speaks in rhymes. Days coming forth. Westerly winds. Sacred. Rogue like the moon. Roguelike. Days coming forth. I see a swan. Ashen. Like sands of the shore. Rogue like the moon of the north. Rogue like the moon of the north. Why am I even closing this? Time-worn phrase. What is about this is time-worn. Time-worn phrase. Is there anything that people keep telling us? Good luck? Who the fuck is this? Is this King Desolates the Fourth? At least when I get this fucking key, I know exactly what to use it on. What's scaring me is that this room won't reopen tomorrow, meaning that I then need to solve the chess puzzle again to get back here. So I will need to have met all of these arbitrary bullshit conditions, come here at a specific time with no items, keys, or coins, while the Southern Cross is in the sky, in curse mode, and I'll at least know what to do with the key, if that's the condition. I almost want to know if that's it. The problem is that it's so vague. Like, if I knew for a fact, because here's the thing, right? The castle thing was vague. And I thought, surely I don't have to switch from the king to the rook. That wouldn't make sense. And then I spent forever doing that, and it was real. This would be the hardest thing I have done in Blueprints, if this is the actual answer. This is harder probably than winning the Dead End sweepstakes, and I haven't been able to do that. That's gonna be... It depends on if I have to solve the chess puzzle or not. I need to get an observatory. I can get an observatory and then get cursed. I don't have to draft while cursed. I should maybe have a treasure trove on the estate as well, which maybe I should then have the Banner of the King so that I can make that more likely to occur. Oh, my fucking head hurts. All right, I need to go to the break room. Oh, we castled. If I knew what time they were referring to, 5 o'clock, 100 bells. 5 o'clock. That's something I haven't used yet. 100 bells. 100 bells. 100 bells. 5 o'clock. 100 bells. 5 o'clock. 100 bells. 5. 100. 5 bells. 5 bells. 100. 5 bells. 100. 5 o'clock. No. If I can't find it, you guys are gonna think I'm insane. No, guys, 100 bells, 100 bells, 100 bells, 100 bells, 100 bells. Sandy Heights, 5 p.m., 5 p.m. Could that be it? Could that be what the time is? But it's 100 bells? Is this a time-worn phrase? 100 bells, bells in a clock tower, time-worn. 100, that's a lot, it's worn. Teapot, I don't know what the fuck that means. Tea time. Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. I still don't know what Sandy Heights could possibly be. There's only one place in the whole game that I think there's sand, and it's on the beach in the reservoir. I can actually show you guys. I could dead ass, because I'm right here anyway. What the fuck is crusty old man? Is that what people call Herbert? Time-worn phrase. Foreman's log is worn pretty timely, because I've got so many of the time-worn phrase. Sandy, that's down here, dude. That sticky note I'm talking about is here. Isn't that nuts? It is in a room, and I am in that room. The painting in the unknown room? Oh, the painting in the drawing room, you mean? Oh, the painting in the, oh, crusty old man. Yes, him. I know what you're talking about. I'm so sorry. The unknown room, which I'm guessing the unknown room is Ares' tomb or whatever the fuck it's called. Ares' court. Ares' court. Which, this is Orinda Ares, now Fen Ares. So if that down there could be considered a court, that would be Ares' court. Sandy Heights, 5 p.m., 100 bells. I haven't used 5 p.m. for anything, but I don't know what Sandy Heights could be, because the only sand I know about is like at the lowest possible point in the estate. Because this is all stone. There's some gravel, I think, down there, but it's again mostly stone. Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. I have no idea what time it is in game, which is a problem with this method. Skip the cutscene. There might be a wall clock in here. This is Sandy Heights. This beach. It's the only place in the entire game I think there's sand. There's a clock in here, right? Glockenspiel. Bazooka. There's a clock in here, right? You would put a clock in a room like this? Well, surely the train station would have a clock, right? It's a train station. You have to know what time it is. How are you supposed to follow the train schedule? God damn it. Platform 8, of course. I thought there was a clock down here, actually. I did. Evidently not. No clock to be seen. This is where I got the idea for the castling puzzle in the first place. That's where I found this. Like, to go smash that wall to solve a puzzle. This is where I found that. There's other hints in here that we haven't figured out yet. I could use the blue crown to delete the archives, which is something I found down here. We seek what's in the shade of truth. The shade of truth. We've scrutinized this 1,000 times. I was here with a power hammer going fucking berserk. Delete it. A. That could be A for archives. So maybe I have to find a way to delete the archives. Perhaps with removal spray, actually. If I get another bottle of fuck off spray, then I can perhaps make some magic happen. Delete the archives. Remove it from my draft pool. So I can't tell if it's 5 p.m. So I feel like this would be needlessly cruel to say to go to this place at 5 p.m. and not provide me with a clock here. I'm gonna try to use repellent on the archives, perhaps. Or the blue crown. I both would remove it from my draft pool, in theory. How's everything down here? No clocks whatsoever. How do you have a train station with no clock? That's just sloppy. Shoddy craftsmanship, really. If you think about it, what the fuck are they doing not having a clock down here? But this isn't even Sandy Heights. Sandy Heights is one of these. Isn't it? Royal Station, Mainway Station, Oris Train Hall, Fen Central, Tanner Fork, Orindia Station, Ruffington Dead End, Orindia Station. That's interesting. East Depot, Ares Crossing, Angel Tower, Lumberfield, West Depot, Trinsdale, Canyon Pass, Borderline. I don't know. Okay. There is sand here. I stand by that. But I guess it is not Sandy Heights. Because there's no way we would know if it was 5 p.m. if we're here. I'm still thinking it could be. I'm still, like, in the back of my head, there's a little voice telling me that it could be. No. Oh, god damn it. I did not intend for that. I didn't realize that it was just fast travel, so I clicked the boat again. Sandy Heights, huh? 5 p.m. There are some whack-ass places I have seen clocks, I just don't remember. I actually need to get out of the basement now. I do have tomb on the estate, so I can leave that way if I want. Oh, actually, no, I can't. Not from there. But I could get to the tomb. I think I could get to the precipice from the tomb, and then from the precipice I could leave if I wanted. Don't know why I would do that. I'm losing my fucking mind. I want to end up in the break room, that's fine. I've got plenty of steps for that. I wanted to check out the place where I found the throne room again, because this is the type of game where going somewhere on a different day might have a different thing there for you. I don't think it will. I think this is a defeated man who just wants a win today and is not going to get one in doing this shit. We should always log in as Lieb, the archive level admin. Okay. I wonder if there's more emails now that I've turned the satellite on. I haven't checked. I have not checked once to see. Is security pretty close to entrance hall? It is. It's actually on my way. So yeah, I'll stop in security and check if there's more emails now that I'm able to receive outside communications from the satellite, which I completely even forgot how I unlocked, by the way. Could this be Ares Court as well? And there is Reddington, I believe. No, there's no way that's the Grand City of Fen. That is Reddington. And this must be visible from Reddington, it would stand to reason. Scepter. What the fuck could the scepter be? Doesn't look like I have missed anything out here. There's the satellite dish. It's just nice to be able to come here again, I guess. Also, chat, this is not helpful to anyone ever, but if we go over here, I can tell you guys, I can share you guys a little secret that occurred to me. In the Dovecote, the last message is not written by Mary. It says, "We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If the coast is not clear, lower the SD to warn us." The SD has to be the satellite dish, right? Like, doesn't that just make sense? And I know I didn't steal that from a YouTuber because I have not watched any YouTuber unlock the satellite dish. I'm well before that, because you have to be really far before where you are or you're gonna get spoiled with this fucking game. Like, you have to, like, if someone like reaches room 46, like that's when you could start. That's when you have to stop watching if you're like 3 streams behind where I am now, and I reached room 46 like years ago. Okay, security, check our email, see if there's any new emails, because there could be now that we have. Per our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Yeah, okay. Okay, so no new mail. 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 No. Sorry. Hallway treasury. So, and I know where to use the black key. I figured out where to use the black key. But there's so much to unpack here. So much to unpack. Oh, castle. We did it, but now we need to figure out what sacred means. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't fucking know. There's a real physical post-it on the wall of my office at work that predicts the king rook thing. When I was writing down crazy fucking theories on post-it notes at work, I wrote switch the king. I didn't write it out, but I drew a diagram. Hold on, I sent this on Discord for people who don't know about this. I'll show it on stream, in fact. Fucking... in the video games channel. Yeah. This here is a direct reference to what I just did. King switch to rook. This is exactly what I was talking about. And you know what? It's not even that terrible a puzzle. I think that any person who knows about chess would reasonably do this at some point when given castle as their only hint. I didn't think it would be the solution, but it occurred to me so quickly. It occurred to me so quickly that I just thought, well, it's gotta be. Well, not that it's gotta be, but like, it occurred to me so quickly that I just missed it, is what I meant. So like, it occurred to me like immediately, but I'm like, no, surely not. So I like just missed it right away. But it occurred to me so quickly that it would occur to anyone else just as quickly, assuming they know how chess works, which I think that having that base knowledge is at least somewhat expected if you're playing. Now, do I want that blessing again? Because I kind of just want to get normal outer rooms for a while. So I would probably want a different blessing, but I don't know which. I'm pretty sure if I put it in 33, I get, the berries, which is not good for me. I'll take the trading post. I think there's an upgrade disc in the trading post. Because I know there's one I haven't found yet, and this is the only other place that could conceivably have one. Oh, shit. Let me show you guys the game. Let me show you guys the game. Yeah. Conceivably have one. I, of course, only have a lockpick kit and a key card now, neither of which I'm willing to trade, even though 3 ivory die is quite good. If someone did that, that would be the coolest. I think that, like, someone taking my blueprints notes and making, like, a real corkboard of it would be, like, the coolest piece of fan art any streamer has ever received ever. So there's no way it's happening because I am not the streamer that's gonna get that fan art. Why do I have so many fucking keys? What the hell did I do yesterday? Like, actually. Why can I not wrap back around? Dude, look at how shit I did on day one. I built this and then this is what I understood to look why you would look at the map. I drafted the parlor. I'm like, oh, I ran into one of the bedrooms, didn't I? I'm like, oh, I understood kind of how the game worked, but I didn't fully process how it worked until I ran into that wall and had to call it a day. Oh my god, there's so many fucking days. This is a terrible way to do this. Humble bungalow. Okay, 1 tomorrow room. 2 tomorrow rooms. 3 tomorrow rooms. 4 tomorrow rooms, 5 tomorrow rooms. I got 5. How did I end up with 8 keys? Like, what? What? 8 seems so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tomorrow rooms. So I should have 6 keys. How did I get 8? Did I already draft a room? Where did I get this extra key? Oh, from the fucking mail, of course. God, I am stupid. Holy shit, I just spent an hour babbling. Oh my god. Ugh, okay. $13. What? 18? Oh no. 18 again. Oh no, that would have been 20, of course. Ten times 1 is 10. Doubled is 20. So that's just another way to say times 2, apparently. Okay, silver key, good key, good key. If we had security, we of course want to change level to high, despite our very high at this point lockpicking skills. The conference room or courtyard seem great. Courtyard could get me another item early on, sledgehammer, which is of course wonderful. Get me into some boxes later. That kind of creates a stupid intersection here, but oh wait, no, this is fine, this is fine. I want to put a dead end below the gift shop. I'm not getting the bajillion coins today. That's just not happening. But this is where I would like. Perhaps the drawing room actually, and then I'll put a dead end from the entry hall. Bunk room, of course. I don't get keys, but I'm not that hurting for them. Let's fill out the bottom here. I think I take 3 gems in this case. I'm really quite good on keys. A box that displays the word true is false. A box that displays the word gems is empty. The white box is true and does not contain gems. Okay, let's assume a box that displays the word true. Okay, hold on. Okay. If we assume the black box to be true, the white box is true and does not contain gems. A box that displays the word gems is empty is then true. And also, this box does display the word gems. This box displays the word gems. A box that displays the word true is false. But this could, of course, refer to itself, the blue box. Or this is false. And this is... I think it's in the blue box. I think it's in the blue box. I think. Fuck. I should have read more into that true false shit. Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to draw here. To draft here, I mean. Alright, that's fine. We'll put a dead end in the corner. I meant to draw that from the drafting room, of course. I'd love an observatory, but I will take the library. Lost and Found could get me another repellent. That would be nice. Oh, I can redraw this room as well. Interesting to note. I will take... Study. It's good to have in a pinch, and I just remembered there's a free gem, and there's 2 free rerolls. 2 free rerolls. Now, I could really use Draxus the Dead this kind of run. I think that I'll get him at 62 stars. Alright, 2 places I can draft from. Let's go from here first so I make sure to take advantage of the reroll. If I decide to. I will take a conference room here, though. The conference room being here means that whatever I draft from here can be a dead end. So let's see if we can place a dead end here. Redraw. Geist bedroom. Perfect. I don't know what my outer room is. I don't remember. Trading post. Okay. So I'll have to come back out there again at the end. See what kinds of items I can actually get. 2 rerolls. That's really good. That was worth 1 reroll to get 2. Now let's go to the conference room. Maybe we'll have to pop those rerolls. I got the gem from here. Yeah. Great Hall, no bueno, no bueno, no bueno. I might actually just put a dead end here. If I can, come on. Yeah, take bedroom closet. Shovel. All right, that's good for if I find dig spots, like in the courtyard, where there are dig spots. All right, now this needs to be perhaps a few doors. I could just take kitchen. In fact, I will. And then if this door is locked, I'm actually going to use my silver key on it, despite having other options. But it is not locked, of course. I maybe take pantry, maybe take pantry. Oh, but the secret passage is a free dead end as well, and then I can make it go to an orange room. Do I use the special key here to guarantee many doors? I might take Great Hall here, because I should be able to pick most of the locks. And it'll give me some more items to fuel the run. Yep, picked 3 gems. So far, not regretting this decision. Not picked. Well, let's see. Dude, what does all this permanently increase your lockpicking skill for, if not not gonna pop off in the Great Hall, you know what I mean? Thank you. Okay, so that's a prize room, and that's a prize room. We have found both prize rooms. The only thing left for us is to find the exits. And I would like to find this one. Okay, this one opened for me, and it is the correct. Okay. Okay, awesome, awesome. We could open these for shits and giggles, but only if they take the kit. Yeah, I'm not going to. All right, I want to go this way first, and I would like to be able to go down from here. Oh, security, perfect. Well, let's make the security level high today as well. Castle, dude. I did it. I castle. We could use a straightaway here. Dude, what is the point of having this fucking lockpicking ability if I can't even pick a lock? I think I do take wine cellar, perhaps. Yeah, because even if I do get a straightaway here, it doesn't guarantee me any more rooms. Like any more dead ends is what I mean. Like I can either put one dead end here or one dead end here. There's no. Oh, wait a minute. I can start from the end here. Oh. I could do it for a dead end here. You think greenhouse counts, but we'll take planetarium here. Okay. God, the fact that there's none on the second rank just makes me feel bad, dude. And there's only 2 on the first rank. Well, 3 technically. Coat check. This is a pretty bad place for coat check, I won't lie. Never a bad place to get the master key, I suppose. I really wish I had a way to go south, though. Okay, the music room may be the answer to my prayers here. Okay, but hear me out. If I take the kennel, then I could go down into a T-shaped room, right? And then I can get 2 dead ends out of this instead of just 1. But I would need a T-shaped room. Closed exhibit? Oh, I didn't need a T-shaped room here. God damn it. I'll take the lab. This is the one that needs to be T-shaped. Or the passageway. I'll take the passageway to avoid spending gems on a redraw. Let's eat the apple. Still no observatory today, by the way. And I could put 2 dead ends here. Oh, but then I have kind of fucked myself over here, perhaps, by not taking the T intersection. Maybe it would have been smart, because I could have put another one there. Experiment setup. Continue. Move a crate from the tunnel. Each time I unlock or bypass a security door. And the security level is high today, so that should be relatively frequently. Hopefully there's some in here, in fact. Let's go this way first. We want a dead end here. And a security door, of course. Dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end. No, I'm only taking a dead end here, I think. Pop one more. Storeroom. At least I get one of those gems back. This can be a dead end. Like the garage. 3 keys. Yeah, I take garage. Unfortunate. I would have really liked to take the den, but no such luck. It's okay. Can't win them all. All right, now I go back to the laboratory, kennel, great hall, and go up. I do have 8 rerolls I can do. Granted, they are expensive rerolls. What the fuck? What is wrong with me? What? What is wrong with me? Okay. All right, this we need to get good connectivity. This is fine. You don't use rerolls unless I absolutely must. Oh, if I could rotate this hallway, dude, what I would do. Let's redraw once. Oh, this is miserable. I'll take the den. You hate to see it, but... Oh, hammer at least. Car keys. Oh, that means I can get an item from the trunk of the car. I don't know which. Okay, the vestibule fixes my connectivity in a real way. I'll take the boudoir. Do I dead end here? I'll dead end from here. But these could both have been dead ends, so maybe I think I just threw. No Draxus cloister today as well, which is unfortunate. Oh, and I just made rooms with 4 doors more common, of course. You know what that makes less common, chat? Oh, well, it does make the cloister of Draxus more common. Bear in mind that. It's good to note. Good to note. Cloister of Draxus is, of course, a room with 4 doors, and pretty much the best thing in the game. You would do it, but there's a lot of stuff already covering it. Oh, you have a corkboard? That's so cool. I'm kind of jealous. All right, let's get some dead ends going. Clock tower is a great dead end. Walk-in closet is a decent dead end, but there's not any items I'm really hurting for. Oh no, this is gonna close off everything. I shouldn't draft south of here. I shouldn't draft south of here. If there's a stopwatch up here, I should maybe just leave it P. I'm not capable of... Okay, it was just money. How am I ever gonna have 0 money? That doesn't even make sense. I can't do that. Oh yeah, I can. I can just not take my allowance in the morning. Duh. Duh. Okay. Don't draft south. We go this way. Oh, and the experiment again. We will, of course, take the... Oh, actually, though, I'm only going to get a maximum of 1 dead end in the 2 spaces next to the vestibule, and I'm guaranteed to get a dead end if I draft south from Draxus. So I should draft south from here. This is all dead space anyway. If I got a T intersection here, I could put 1 above, 1 below, and 1 from the vestibule, or and then 1 south, and that would be awesome. But unfortunately, it's the Cloister of Draxus, and I will not be getting a T intersection from here. I'll take a step for each room in the house. How many more steps am I realistically using? I mean, I do need to get all the way back to the break room. But it costs 2 gems. I'm not doing that. I'm getting the terrace. And I get some steps anyway. It's all good. And then south from here. I do want to draft south from here. Ooh, the freezer is tempting, but no. I think that this run has promise. I will take the bedroom closet. I don't think I want solarium right now. So many dice. Now we hit the boudoir. Let me in. There's another gem in here, of course. Trophy room pointing the right way would go hella hard. Ugh. We'll take... do we reroll or do we just suck it up and take dining room? Because I feel like I suck it up and take dining room at this stage. But I really want a T intersection there. But I haven't taken hallway or West Wing Hall yet. So I actually have a pretty decent chance of getting it there. So... I will have dinner. I'm not counting on wanting or making a showroom. The thing about a showroom is that the straight line hallways don't really help. Straight line hallways just takes up a space that a dead end could have taken, if you think about it. So I hadn't even considered that, honestly. If a room only has one exit, unless it's gonna and this pantry, right, has one exit, but if it led to a T here, it would open up 2 dead end spaces, right? But rooms well, not secret passage, that's a bad example, but rooms like the showroom that are just a through line, those are particularly bad in this because they could just be a dead end and then 2 dead ends, but they're not. So I should try to avoid those sorts of rooms. I should try to avoid rooms with 2 exits, even though that's not easy. Oftentimes I'm only offered rooms with 2 exits, but no pick. Very well. I would like a T intersection here if I could. Ugh, I really like the treasure trove. I really do. But if I believe in myself, which I'd like to, I think I need to reroll one more time. And another time. Holy shit. Okay, we'll take the pool. And then we can put a dead end down here. And bypass a key card! Oh, feels so good. Redraw. I will only accept a dead end here. For Ladyship's Chamber. Actually, the coat check is beginning to look a little more enticing, but I will take her Ladyship's Chamber. Okay. If I enter a walk-in closet, which is a dead end, and I don't want to put a dead end here. This I need to connect up. So locker room actually works fine. This is the one use case for one of these where it will lead me to be able to draft optimally an L here and a dead end up there and up there, like a T here, a 3 or 4 exit room, another key security door. We'll redraw for a T. The gymnasium is fine. Okay, we'll go here first to get a dead end. Redraw for a dead end. Any dead end. The vault costs 3 coins. So I will take the breaker box. Oh, and I'll turn on the garage as well. There is a garage that could save me some steps later. Now we go through here, because what the hope is that we get a security door up here. that actually is even better for me. So I'm actually looking for an L angle here, like the conservatory. Perfect. Perfect. And then, okay, not a security door, but that is okay. There's a rook in here. Oh, okay. Drafting studio being rare is fine, because I never want to see that room again. It is not a good room. It doesn't do anything anymore. Attic should be not rare, but maybe unusual. It does cost 3 gems, and those types of rooms scare me. And then, of course, the clock tower should maybe be more frequent because it's a very good room. Not too frequent because it does cost a gem and is a dead end, so I'll make it standard. And that also makes me more likely to pull it when I'm doing dead end runs. Not hallway. We take the servant's quarters free keys better than expensive keys. This is Hartley's room. There are 12 major keys that could be false, but I've been counting them and there's a lot. Not 12 yet, but there's a lot. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not enough. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's so hard, dude. It's so hard. It's so insanely difficult. It's so hard. The fact that I've gotten 17 multiple times as well is nuts. It's crazy. It's such a difficult challenge. I didn't, when I got 19 on my first try, I did not give it enough fucking credit, dude. This is hard as hell. Which way do I need to go from here? South. Yeah. So this way. Oh, no more keycard doors for idiot. If these last 3 spaces, if this had been a T, and, well, not this couldn't have been a T, even if, see, because I couldn't have put dead ends in all 3 of them without compromising a different dead end, so. But this could have been a T and I would have had another, but I think that would have only been 18. Go ahead and pop that. A treasure map, which is not, of course, useful. I don't even care what it is. Well, I'll take it anyway. I am going to the trading post, for which having a treasure map is good. Turnip. And there is, of course, a break room adjacent to the entrance hall, so that it's a good thing that we came outside as well for that reason. This dead end sweepstakes is so hard. I do think that I should do it on a tomb day, because a tomb Geist bedroom, which is a fairly early room to encounter, gives you 4 extra rerolls if you have a tomb on the estate. And rerolls early are so important because you get that room pretty early. Lockpick kit for Lucky Rabbit's Foot, sledgehammer for compass, shovel for compass, broken lever for magnifying glass, car keys for ivory dice, metal detector for silver key, coin purse for compass, secret garden key for prism key, treasure map for compass, prism key for silver key, okay, silver key for Lucky Rabbit's Foot, okay, Lucky Rabbit's Foot for silver key, okay, silver key for Lucky Rabbit's Foot, okay, Lucky Rabbit's Foot for silver key, okay, treasure map for compass, okay, But now what does the shovel trade for? Ivory dye, I see. And the hammer as well. Then if I trade the compass for salt, that trades for gems now, but then the sledgehammer and the broken lever now trades for a magnifying glass, and the shovel and the sledgehammer are still dice. Keycard is dice. Lever is magnifying glass. Magnifying glass is key. Keys are dice. I think I can liquidify all my assets here. Alright, yeah, nothing I want in here. Big spot. Alright. Oh, and then since it's the day after, let's go see if the castle thing is, of course, still open. Right? Because we called it a day. Right? Surely, verily, I did not discover this today. Because I discovered it when I had the castle puzzle solved. So, of course. I did not have the castle puzzle solved today. I just finished drafting. So since this is my first time visiting the lift today, I must have solved it yesterday. That's the thing, that the concept of time in this game is you can spend what feels like an entire day just standing in that chamber contemplating the meanings of the notes you found in the Morajai boxes, which I did. And then you count that as a day in your head, and then you can start working on the house, right? Like, although I guess I did stop working on the house almost. Okay, so this is still open. This remains open. Good. Is this few enough things for you? Wait, you can open these again? Why? What? Oh, duh. Okay. So it's just the same thing, but you have to solve all the fucking boxes again for some reason. I hope you took screenshots, dipshit. Okay. So this remains solved. So at the very least, if we meet all those other fucking arbitrary bullshit conditions, we can come down here and take solace in the fact that the room will be open. And now let's go end the day in the break room, of course. Call it a stream. Holy shit. I wonder if there's a way that the directory trophy can spawn in any room, because there's no reason you need to have found every other room. You could easily find the planetarium last. So there would have to be a spot in there. I mean, could you find room 46 last? Or is it possible? Are there any rooms that's impossible to get before you reach it? Who knows? You could find 2 trophies in room 46. Wouldn't that be crazy? Although no, you couldn't, because the room 46 trophy spawns in the entrance hall the next day. So I want to die in peace in the break room, sit on my favorite love seat, and just call it a day. I can't believe I fell in a day, dude. I still can't believe I got followed a day. Alright, that's it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching. 17 fucking dead end rooms. 17 fucking dead end rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this was sloppy. See, this is a redundant shape here. There should be, well, no. If the den in the dining room had spawned pointing the right way, then there would have been a connection here, and there would have been another dead end here. If I could have gotten a T intersection from here, then there would have been another 2 here and here. And then if this had been a T, there would have been another one here, and I could have had 20, but that's a fucking dream upon a wish. I am pretty sure the bunk room does count as 2, which is correct, because if you count them, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, but it says 17, and that's because this one is double counted. Oh, wait a minute, or is it that 17 already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, no, it's double counted. It's double counted. Nice spider, by the way. Impressive stuff. Anyway, that's been the stream. I've been Devin, and I will be Devin. Windows Explorer just fucking crashed and restarted itself. That's a little funny. I'm gonna save my blueprints notes. I might upload a new copy of those if you guys want to investigate them. I'll discard any change I just made. I just saved it. All right. That's gonna be it for me. Whew. Guys, I don't have like a song. I could just sing the Halo theme for you guys. Would you like that? You probably like that. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Hold on.